Good afternoon, folks. We are starting with our Unit 6, Similarity. And to begin, we should probably learn what it means to be similar. So two figures are similar in geometry if they have the same shape. Please keep in mind that this is different from congruence. In congruent figures, the figures not only have the same shape, but also the same size. So a similarity statement or a similarity is very close to being congruent, but it's like having a small, medium, and large, or enlargements or reductions of the exact same thing. So examples of similar figures in the real world would be like a globe and the earth, photo enlargements, things like that. Anything where you're getting bigger proportionally or smaller. So a similarity statement is just like a congruence statement, except we're going to use the similar symbol instead of the congruent symbol. And this little squiggle without the equal sign underneath is the similarity symbol. So, for example, these two trapezoids are similar. And so we could say trapezoid ABCD is similar to trapezoid AXYZ. Again, keeping in mind that we can name our figure in any order that we'd want. But in a similarity statement, just like in a congruence statement, we always need to match up our corresponding parts. So our A matched up with our A, the B matched up with X, the C matched up with the Y, and the D matched up with the Z. So really what we're talking about is two figures that have the same shape. In other words, the angles are all the same. That's what gives a figure its shape, but it has different sizes. So in other words, the lengths of our sides are going to be different, but not just randomly different, proportionally, so that it maintains the integrity of the shape. So proportional, remember, means equal fractions, or in other words, changing at the same rate. So when we are looking for sides to be proportional, we want them to make equal fractions when we compare them. Okay, when we talk specifically about proving triangles similar, it's very close to proving triangles congruent. We're going to recognize a lot of these items that we see here, these postulates. The first one is side, side, side similarity. So we have our similarity symbol to make sure we're not talking about congruency. So if all three corresponding sides of two different triangles are proportional, then the triangles are similar. So again, proportional means equal fractions. So if I compare my corresponding sides, my 8 with my 6, my 12 with my 9, and my 10 with my 7.5, and I reduce them, I see they all make the fraction 4/3. Because all of my proportions are equal, all of my fractions are equal, they are proportional, and therefore I could prove that these two triangles are similar by side, side, side similarity. If they don't give you a similarity statement to know which sides correspond with which, then you need to do it based on their relative lengths. So match up your shortest side in one triangle, the 8, with the shortest side in your second triangle. Match up your medium length side, your 10, with your medium side of your second triangle, and your longest side with your longest side. You cannot go always based on what the picture says. Okay, side angle side, again, we've seen this before, except instead of two sides being congruent, we're going to say that we need two sides to be proportional plus the included angle. Remember, we talked about the included angle has to be formed by the two sides that in this case need to be proportional. So 98 and 98 would be the included angle between sides 8 and 10 and 6 and 7.5. So again, those sides need to be proportional. So I set up my fractions and I compare them, and again I get 4/3 equals 4/3, plus the included angle needs to be congruent. So then these two triangles would be similar by side angle side similarity. And finally, we have one more. So we had 5 methods to prove triangles congruent, only 3 methods for proving them similar. If two corresponding angles are congruent, then the triangles are similar. Please note that we only need to know any 2 of our angles, because the third angle would have to be the same, because all the other angles, or all the angles of a triangle, always add up to equal 180. So if any 2 corresponding angles are congruent, this is the easiest one, then the triangles themselves are similar. All right, I'll see you guys in class. Good luck, and have a great night.